latest shooting now happening in just around the Beaches neighborhood. We are actually live near Queen and Booth. There's actually right now a Beaches Jazz Festival happening, but as you can see right behind me, I'm just going to step out of the scene here, that this is actually an active crime scene. Again, just after 3 this afternoon, police were called to this building here, this apartment building, for reports of shots fired, and when they arrived, they realized that there was a patient inside, or a victim rather, that was inside, suffering from gunshot wounds inside the building. Police sources telling CityNews that this victim is a male who was taken to hospital with serious injuries. It is unclear as his status at this time, but again, it is one of the latest shootings that have happened in the city. It is also one of several incidents that have actually happened in the GTA, including quite a deadly instance that happened at a gas station in Scarborough.
Always unsafe around the way the city's become, but it's kind of shocking to hear.
Police were called to a gas station on Warden Avenue north of Ellesmere Road before 10:30 on Saturday night. Investigators say a suspect or suspects shot several times into a 28-year-old man's vehicle. He was rushed to a trauma center where he later died of his injuries. The victim has been identified as Sulakshan Selvasingam of Pickering. Those involved in this crime fled the scene. Police did not release any suspect information, and it is unclear if the victim was targeted.
It's happening frequently. We can't feel safe to live here.
Nearly an hour later in North York, there were reports of a group playing basketball in a neighborhood near Yonge and Finch. 2 males approached them on e-bikes. One began shooting at the group before fleeing the scene. No injuries reported in that incident. Hours earlier in downtown Toronto, a man was stabbed after an altercation at John and Richmond. His injuries are serious, and one suspect is at large in that investigation. And in Mississauga, Peel Regional Police were called to the parking lot of St. Elizabeth Seton School on Glen Erin, north of Britannia. A woman was found suffering from a stab wound and was later pronounced dead in hospital. One man has been arrested.
So what we believe right now is that the victim and the suspect are known to one another. The nature of that relationship is still under investigation as it's pretty early.
Then on Sunday morning in Toronto, a dispute between 2 men near Kennedy and the 401 led to one person being stabbed multiple times. He suffered non-life-threatening injuries, and the suspect in that investigation fled the area on a bike. And now, as we end off the day on Sunday, again, police now investigating a shooting now in this Beaches neighborhood. Now, when it comes to suspects for this particular investigation, one suspect is at large. I can tell you that they are looking for a Hispanic male, 30 years old, heavy build with a ponytail, wearing a black sweatshirt, black pants, and he was last seen riding an e-bike. But as we can hear, that this is quite an active area right now, as again, there is a festival that is not too far from me, and so police are appealing to witnesses here in this particular neighborhood that may have seen or heard anything to give police a call.